I'm here today with our director of One Lexington, Divine Karama, and Sierra Bowman, Family Resource Youth Services Center Coordinator, that's a mouthful, Sierra, at Henry Clay High School. And Kenny Payne from One Lexington also joins us today. And I understand that we have some other folks here representing the Family Resource Centers, or fondly known as FRYSCs, at other schools. So do you mind identifying? There you are. Very good. Good to see you all. Thank you and welcome. So this is FRYSC Appreciation Week, and I think that we've found a great way to celebrate. Today we're announcing violence prevention grants to 16 of our schools. The grants are being given to the school's Family Resource and Youth Services Centers. Family support programs are offered through the centers to help children who are encountering barriers to educational success. The centers provide support in basic needs, school attendance, social skills, and crisis response. We want all of our children to have the opportunity to succeed in school. Children who live in a home experiencing trauma related to violence need extra support. One Lexington is making progress in preventing violence among young people, among youth and young adults. We have greatly expanded our efforts, including the grants we are talking about today. We're getting results. Between 2021 and 2022, we saw a 50% decrease in gun-related homicides among youth and young adults, and a 15% decrease in shootings. Now, even so, a 24-year-old died on our streets last night, our first homicide of 2023. So we know we still have a lot of work to do. Divine Karama is here to talk more about the grants and how we chose the schools that are receiving them. So I'll turn the podium over to Divine. Welcome.
Thank you, Mayor. And if we could, as she mentioned, we did lose somebody last night. It's our first homicide of the year. Also, oddly enough, this is the conclusion of Gun Violence Survivor Awareness Week. So if you don't mind, just to indulge in solidarity and support of all the families across the district who have lost a loved one to gun violence, if we could just have a moment of silence. Thank you. Appreciate that. Obviously, today is a great day, but we're also in here with a heavy heart as we were reminded last night of why we do the work that we do. My background is grassroots. All I wanted to do was help young people. And my first connection 10 years ago, 2013 is when I really got started, was partnering with Fayette County Public Schools. And in those partnerships, the people that I worked with, whether it was mentoring, whether it was our youth coat drive, it was always the FRYSCs. We hear a lot about our teachers, as we should, but I think there's so many untold stories about what our FRYSCs do each and every day, plugging in those gaps, helping our young people. And so that was always my first introduction to the school system. So I know firsthand the impact that they have on our families and our students. So when I got this job, obviously me understanding it's going to take all of us to see the reduction and the gains that we want to see when it comes to gun violence, especially among youth. And so my first thought was, how can we partner with the school system? These are two of the biggest entities in Lexington, city government and the school district. We got to partner more. We got to work together more in order to see gun violence reduce amongst our young people. And so this grant opportunity is just the beginning of that partnership. We looked at the data And the way we identified the schools is we looked at the schools that were in areas that were most impacted by gun violence. And that's how we chose the schools that we chose. The idea behind this funding is intentional funding for them to focus on services for youth directly impacted by gun violence, but then also to create partnership opportunities. Just the other night, I had 3 schools that hit me up and said, you know, we got our grant and we're going to partner together for a Stop the Violence rally in June. And it's that type of partnership, it's that type of rallying of the community that we hope to inspire through this grant opportunity. And I'll close with this, and I'll share the sentiment because it is made news. And the community is aware, but obviously out of respect for the family, I will not say names or the name of the school. But we had a young girl who was hit in crossfire last week. There was an altercation at a nightclub, a shooting ensued, and this young girl in her sleep was hit, right? When we heard about it, we immediately prayed for the family, but I got with our team and I said we need to be on standby on how we can support this family. And sure enough, a couple of days later, Dr. Adams from right here in the district office gave me a call and said the family may need some extra support. We know that you support families in incidences like these. And when she connected us, oddly enough, the person that she connected us with to be that bridge to the family was a FRYSC at the elementary school that she attended. And we have been working with her to figure out the ways that we can support not just this young queen, but her entire family. And it's the FRYSC that we work through. And that's what it's about. That's what collaboration is about. That's what community is about. So we hope that this opportunity fosters that kind of collaboration so we can keep our community safe and continue to create environments where our young people can learn. And so I just look forward to continuing to work with the entire district. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Divine. And I'll just reiterate something that you touched on and really is a major theme. We are committed, we the city are committed to our partnership with Fayette County Schools. And Dr. Liggins, I believe, knows this. We've worked together on a few things already, and we feel it is our responsibility and our actual privilege to work with the school system, because it's just so important to our community. So now I want to bring Sierra Bowman to the podium to tell us how she will use this grant at the Henry Clay Family Resource and Youth Services Center. Sierra? Welcome.
Okay, good morning. On behalf of all the Family and Youth Service Center coordinators who received this donation, we want to say thank you, Mayor Linda Gordon and One Lexington, for this opportunity to increase services and unique interventions to youth most impacted by the trauma of violence. With this donation, the FRYSC will be able to continue and/or expand services for each community's needs. Specifically at Henry Clay High School, I'll be collaborating with Urban Impact at the Woodhill Community Center and other high school FRYSC to host youth summits to educate, empower, and listen to the students' concerns and perspectives in our communities. Before I end, I would like to recognize all the family and youth and service coordinators in appreciation of FRYSC Week. What better way to represent the hard work of FRYSC by receiving this donation? Again, I want to say thank you to Mayor Linda Gordon and One Lexington. It really does take a village. This donation represents more than just money. It represents the support our youth need within our community, within their schools, and wherever they can be reached. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sierra. Now, Sierra and Divine, I think we have a check to present, and afterward, we'll take one-on-one questions with the media. Thank you.